almost lost another member of his family to the Indians, but her rescue makes up one of the most celebrated Boone stories of them all. She was his daughter, Jemima.
It was the summer of 1776. My friends Francis and Elizabeth Calloway and I had taken a canoe out on the Kentucky River. Short way down the river, Indians came out of the woods and grabbed our canoe and took us off with them.
The girls' first cries had raised the alarm, and Daniel wasted no time in getting the neighbors and friends organized and into the woods to find out which way the Indians were going. He then sent others back to the settlement to get supplies for the pursuit. The Indians had a good lead on Daniel and his men. Though Jemima and the Calloway sisters were only teenagers, Jemima remembered what her father had told her, and she used this knowledge and her quick thinking to slow the Indians down.
We pretended to be tired to slow down the Indians. We broke branches and bent bushes and left small pieces of our petticoats along the trail to mark it for Father, who we knew would be following. But the Indians discovered what we were doing. They threatened us and dressed us in Indian moccasins and clothes that made it easier to travel and harder to leave a trail.
By the third day, the signs were telling Daniel that they were closing the gap. Now his concern was how to rescue the girls before the Indians could kill them.
Finally, we had stopped to cook. I guess the Indians were feeling safe, thinking they had lost the rescue party. I remember they were joking and teasing us. They had put us back away from the fire, and we sat there scared and hungry. I heard something in the woods and turned to my left. I looked up into the eyes of my father. Ran away, my father and the men came running into the camp. There was never such a happy sight for all to see. There are a lot of stories and legends about Father, some true, some not, but this one is true. In fact, I picked up the tomahawk that an Indian threw at Betsy Calloway as he fled the camp, and our family has kept it as a remembrance ever since.